This feels like a watered-down version of the Zerg in a way. Yeah. Well, it's almost like kind of like the Zerg, the Borg. It's almost like a biological Borg.
Here we go. This way.
Because they don't outright say that they can't reproduce on their own, but there was a part where you couldn't translate certain words, and they said things like extirpation and stuff. An extirpation is a biological term. It's for when a species becomes extinct in a certain area.
Yeah.
So, like, lions actually used to live in Europe as well, right? But they're no longer native to Europe. So lions have been extirpated from Europe. And now they exist in Africa. That's the... So there's hints, but... So they've said, like, there was a log somewhere that
You have monsters like the Archon ruining everything. Is evil everywhere?
One thing I know for sure, evil bleeds. Let's make sure it hurts too.
So, like, there's hints about it and stuff. But I don't know if they go into much detail. I would need to try and do, like, I would have to either look it up or do, like, a full, try to 100% get all of the data logs and shit. And I'm not doing that this run or on stream because I have way too many things I want to play.
What was that? Do we really want to know?
It sounded like an Audi. Or a raid. There you go.
Really starting to hate those things.
Why was it in here?
What happened to him?
Dead Solarian must...
I mean, that actually didn't go that badly, just saying. Okay, so Team Shield delay reduction, Team Shield regeneration, or Tech Construct health regeneration. No, we're gonna go with this one. Almost nobody ever dies anyways. No worries, Max. His near death is not done so recently. He ignores any recharge times and enters Blood Rage automatically. Okay, that is cool. Although I don't think he's ever gotten close to death. So I'm gonna go with this one. Ooh, damage bonuses. Yes. As if we don't do enough damage already. We fucking slaughter everything.
They set that animal loose to kill him. Poor guy.
This is Reika. Some of our people are still alive. I'm headed there now. Captain Hazier, what's your status?
The EMP is primed and ready.
We're almost to the Archon's chamber. Stand by.
Can I, like, kill more things? I want to kill more things.
Is that a Krogan?
Not anymore, it isn't. Must be one of my missing scouts. I can't tell which one.
The DNA is Krogan, but drastically altered. It's clear the Cat are closing in on successfully exalting the species.
Okay, I thought of a
They're
really
driven
fun
and
challenge
efficient,
run for
that's
this.
sure.
They must pay.
Well, here we are.
Captain Hager, this is Ryder. We've reached the Archon Sanctum.
Remnant origin.
And I thought I was obsessed with the Remnant.
The Archon has done extensive testing to this artifact, damaging it in the process. It is no longer useful.
The Archon's gonna be pissed if we pull this off.
This object serves no useful purpose. It is the Remnant equivalent of junk.
The Archon is whistling in the dark on this stuff.
This is the big one we want.
Pathfinder, this is the relic the Moshai described. It does seem to be a map.
I saw a health thingy.
I'll overlay the chart we uncovered in the vault on Eos.
Look at that.
Ooh,
It's Meridian.
pretty.
Coordinates secured, Pathfinder.
So that's what you're after. There's more to Meridian than you know. Changing the weather is a fraction of its power, and I will not allow you to defile it.
I'm better equipped to handle it than you.
Why? Because you have artificial intelligence in your head explaining it. I've seen what transpired in the laboratory, and now I know what makes you special. Meridian is mine. I've tolerated you long enough. Once your vessels are destroyed, you'll be stranded here.
Captain, fire the EMP! Done.
Oh boy.
What was that?
Bad news is what it is. Rhino Man.
Oh, shit.
Raph, anything you can do?
Krogan, stand down!
I don't think he understands.
Krogan, listen to me!
Forget it, it's not working.
Damn them!
Got him! Krogan's down!
Sorry, Jack.
Let's hope the Void will have him. That was the last one!
Finally.
That really wasn't hard.
Alright, we've got the map. Let's get the hell out of here.
Pathfinder, a moment. I'm picking up Krogan life signs on board the ship. Several captives are being held not far from your location. They are scheduled for exaltation.
Damn, go be the rest of my missing scouts.
Sam, do we have time to get there before the Ket restore power?
If you act quickly,
Ryder, it's Reika. I'm pinned down. Don't think I'm gonna make it.
Where are you?
Near holding cells where they're keeping several of my people. They're still alive. I ordered Captain Hager back to the Ark.
You should be with him.
I couldn't leave my people. I had to try. And now, I think it's over. From one Pathfinder to another, farewell. Reika out.
Damn it.
There isn't time to save both. Once the Ket restore power, you'll be trapped.
I'm pretty sure
My scouts.
I probably saved Reika last time, so we'll save the
Reload.
scouts.
We've got to save those.
Because
Krogan
not
from
only that,
exaltation.
but I wanted to save the Pathfinder.
Damn right.
So, since we're doing opposite, we're gonna save the Krogan.
Brad? Artak, what are you doing here? I got loose when the power went out. Our scouts are at the end of the corridor with a lot of Ket in the way.
Then we push ahead and don't stop for anything. Let's go. Here we go. Head up ahead.
About to be dead, Ket. We have to punch through,
I'm trying!
or you're welcome to hang back and die.
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map, but we're trying to rescue some prisoners.
Those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
Go, go! Think you can take my people prisoner? Out of the way!
Keep your focus, Drac. They catch us, they exalt us.
Not this Krogan, they won't.
Not how I'm going out.
Artak, watch your aim! It's yours I'm worried about, old man.
Pathfinder, that Ket ship is trying to reset the power. Crap. They'll have the guns back in no time.
Copy that. You hear that, everyone?
Shooting as fast as I can! Get out of my way!
There we go.
Come on!
Sniper grenade launcher.
South of here. The terminal next to the door.
Can you run?
Pathfinder, the Ket are close to restoring the ship's power.
Tempest, we're going topside. Track for extraction.
Understood.
Reika? Reika, are you still there? I'm sorry.
I'm in space without a helmet on.
Let's move! Move!
Does not seem like a smart idea. Just saying.
Ryder, now! We've got to go!
Probably not the brightest. I know. I mean, maybe the clouds are supposed to imply that we are in an atmosphere, but we'd be way too high up for that to be safe.
A team is on its way. They'll escort the Ark to the Nexus. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you, Captain Hager.
It's a day I wasn't certain would ever come.
Now that it has, what will you do?
Technically, I'm next in line to be our Pathfinder, though I never started the training. Reiko will be difficult to replace.
I won't lie, when my father died, stepping up was overwhelming. There's a lot to learn.
Though it seems your crew helped?
Absolutely. Just get yourself a half-ton Krogan and all your problems are solved.
What matters most is that the Solarian people are no longer at the mercy of the Ket. For this, we are eternally grateful.
Just make sure my scouts make it safely to Nexus.
Of course. Be well, Ryder.
Must have been a tough call leaving Reika behind, but I'm glad you did. My scouts are alive because of it.
Yeah, but the Solarians we left behind?
Focus on what went right. You kicked the Archon's tail today. You took the Ark right out from under him and got Meridian's location. So,
you know, the Krogan even could have had, like, no teeth.
Your father
They look
would
like a
have been
species that would have swallowed their prey whole. And by the time they got to, like, hunting stuff that was bigger and too big to swallow whole, they would have had, like, knives and stuff that they could have used to cut it into, like, swallowable chunks.
That doesn't really matter. I'm just glad the team is safe. Though slapping the Archon in the face like this will only make him more dangerous.
Or perhaps reckless. Your father liked putting others off balance. He said the worthy would rise above it and learn to face adversity ably.
And the unworthy?
Would crumble. I'll leave you to your thoughts.
Okay, let's see what the next main quest is. I might just power through the main quest at this point.
With reverence, Archon, this fascination.
Then we can do a couple of chill days, and then we can do,
It's the key to our future.
start
plans.
Assassin's
The
Creed.
human knows nothing of its true
I'm thinking about doing Ori,
Even we
though,
don't
before we
fully
start
understand.
Assassin's Creed, just so we do something
Our
completely
orders
different
are
for
to
a little bit.
exalt this cluster.
So, I might do that. I might do
study the
Ori
remnant.
before we start Assassin's Creed. I mean, I'll look into it, like how long the
Questions
game
are
is and
being
stuff.
asked about your judgment. Questions that come from the highest levels. The answers will be clear soon enough. With Meridian, we can transform every world in this cluster to a wasteland. Either the subjects submit to exaltation, or we will use it to annihilate them. This Pathfinder has opened the door. Now we must be the first to cross the threshold. We must seize Meridian before it does. Like all lesser creatures, it mistakes a battle for the war. It doesn't know its weakness. Or its potential.
The Archon saw my memory flashes? He got that from my implant?
His device went deep. Our connections were wide open when Sam killed you.
Doesn't matter. Let's
We did him
go.
once. We focus on doing it again. We have to rally the Nexus and move on Meridian.
probably the best one. Not that it really matters that much.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
I hope that.
We just talked. He said he's fine, but I could tell he's hurting. After I nagged too much, he promised to go see your ship doctor. Okay. So what quest did we get? Nakmor scouts from New Chachanka have reported Ket ships crashed on Eladin. They believe this is something that warrants Pathfinder's attention. We'll go talk to Drac, and then we'll go do the Meridian.
A lot of your people were lost.
We came to Andromeda because we had a contribution to make. The Ket won't take that away.
Move your arm again?
Readings won't change, Doc.
Your prosthetics are syncing properly. Your neuropathy-induced pain levels are consistent.
Hey, I'm used to it. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. You keep fighting smart, you hear me? You don't have much left in terms of organ redundancies.
Nah, it's fine. I don't mind.
What's all this about?
Follow-up scans. I keep a close eye on him.
What do you mean?
He's fine, just old and missing too many parts. And too stubborn for his own good.
Still can't believe the clothing.
You love me just
My
the way
clothing?
I am, Doc.
Don't get off that table until the scan is done.
Can I?
I can't believe my look at
ask
all.
What happened?
Like,
Arm,
the fact
side,
that that's
hip,
even a
part
thing.
of my leg. Strain balancing threading across my spine. It's all prosthetics and implants.
That's a lot.
Made it through the Krogan rebellions. Watched my culture disintegrate. Survived centuries as a merc. And all sorts of pirate shenanigans. 1,000 years of combat experience. All it took was one idiot with a pack of frag grenades.
It must have been hard.
see, that's not the kind of
Yeah,
ouch I wanted to say. I wanted to be like, ouch. Fuck, that must
I
have
had
hurt.
some dark moments. Implant rejection after implant rejection. Prosthetics not syncing properly. Everything hurt. A lot. All the time. No purpose to anything.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. I fell right into that pit. Almost. But then some shaman shows up, drops the tiniest little baby girl in my lap. This one's dying, he said. Not worth the trouble, he says. Useless is what he meant.
He wasn't just talking about the baby.
Yeah, I was useless too, but wasn't just about me anymore, so I got help. Learned how to take care of myself, take care of her, and she took care of me.
He found a way to live again.
We sure did. Wasn't easy on either of us. I'm old, stuck in my ways, and Cash has wanted to change everything since she could talk. Raising Cash taught me an important lesson.
What was it?
Took me a while to figure it out, but it's important. Parents aren't meant to be a goal or a finish line. We're the starting line. Where you go from there, it's all you. Remember that.
Okay, so I think we need to go to... Where's my monkey? He's down here. Oh. 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 Oh, I heard him. He's not here, I'm just gonna go. Okay, let's go do the quest. It's like, I don't need anything else. I'm so fucking OP. I wish you could skip this. Okay, so...
Ryder, have you seen Lexi?
She's not in the med bay?
No, and she's not answering her comm.
I'll find her.
Doesn't matter.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 has authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS. All personnel be advised. Arc Marchero confirms docking procedures complete.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
See,
Ryder
now
made a
that's
sentimental
just a
choice
human
saving those
voice.
Krogan.
That's not
She looked
a
at them
Solarian
and thought of
voice.
you.
Ryder's her own person. Just admit you don't like Krogan.
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were just discussing your encounter with the Archon.
There was no time to save both. I had to make a decision.
Such is the burden of leadership. Nevertheless, it is good to see Arc Parchero reunited with the Nexus.
Yet I have to question what we gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not
How
equipped
could they
for a war
possibly
with Ket.
think that I don't know what the
They'll be
fuck I'm
defending
doing?
Meridian with everything they've
Also,
got.
I could be a one-man war.
If we do nothing, I
And I wish there was an
fight
option to
coming.
say
the
that.
Archon's already studying how to exalt us. It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I like you, Ryder. I really do. But I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
And so will I.
I agree.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture.
No
But you
worries,
answered
Max.
to me. I hope you understand.
What's the matter, Tan? Don't want anyone else overshadowing you?
It's not called the Pathfinder Initiative. The chain of command has to be respected. That is all.
But I thought the whole point was that Pathfinders were supposed to
Why
be
am
at the
I
top.
surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
Just go
There may
anyways.
be a way.
Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your brother is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later. In the tech lab.
But I don't care about my brother. I want to go start the Meridian.
Scott.
There you are. What? Afraid I'm contagious?
Oh God, my
afraid the
hands look
patented Scott Ryder
broken.
headlock.
Not today. I'm just glad to be alive.
My fingers look like disjointed and broken. That was disgusting. Oh my God.
With what you've been through, no one was sure what would happen. How you feeling?
Oh, like the galaxy's biggest
Like the
idiot.
hands look like
Of all the
swollen
stupid
and
things to
like.
happen.
Oh, I don't.
Not your fault.
The fuck.
Yeah, but if I'd have been there to help you, maybe Dad.
No one could have saved him, Scott. I wasn't even sure.
It
I should tell
essentially
you.
looked like what happens
I'm
when
glad
I
you
try
did.
to draw hands. I suck
It would
at
have been a hell of a
hands.
thing to wake up to. I'll miss him. But right about now, he'd be telling us to stop moaning and get on with it.
There's no shortage of things to do.
Yeah, I hear you're the great and honorable Madam Pathfinder.
Please, it's nothing like that.
As soon as I get my gear, well,
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, sir. You need a chance to mend.
Yeah, those fingers
Yeah,
are
so
not
true.
going in the right direction.
I know you don't like being reminded you're my little brother, but you are. So relax and let your sister take care of things.
if you say so. More sleep for me.
You can keep talking if you'd like. Just no arm wrestling.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Riggs. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
Will do.
Alright guys, I'm gonna be back really quick and then we're gonna see how much of this game we can finish before the stream's over.